Hello, 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 hello. I'm that topping dude. Who else would start a movie game again? Hello, hello, hello. We don't know. Only that topping dude would. Name any other person who ever has. Just name one. This is a topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture. And it's June 17th. And it's the 100, no, it's the 1536 game in the series. I play this game every day. I really do. Seriously. And you can play it too if you want. Go over to AFI.com. They're over here. This is AFI.com over here. And you play the game. And then you come over here and you watch me play. See how I did? Did I get it? Comment. You can tell us what your experience was of playing the game, of seeing the movie, of going to the movie, of trying to figure out the that's playing the game. All right. You can also like, subscribe, and follow, but nothing else. Don't do anything else except those things I just mentioned. I mean, if it's part of your own personal life, like you drive to work or something like that, of course you can do that. What difference would it make if I told you not to anyway? None. But we check in every day with our three friends. Our three, that topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game friends. First up is John Adkins. I think they all three have written in today. Okay, John Adkins says, no luck for me, but good luck to you. Now, if you are a regular viewer, you know that John Adkins, he most of the time does not play because he most of the time has not seen any of these movies because they're not always violent enough with enough people getting killed or pulverized or their bones crushed or shot in the face with blood spewing. Those are the John Adkins types movies. It's got to have stuff like that unless he gets dragged to it by someone else. But if he sees it on his own volition, that's the kind of movie it's going to be. All right. Let's see what the anonymous player reports. Ah, he says, I got the picture. Gonna put a little heart there. A little heart, like, ooh, that's it. I like a little. You got the picture. Okay. Now let's see what Jaden. Now let's see what Jay. Now the anonymous player got it. It's already a pretty good chance I'm gonna get it. I don't mean to say like, but yeah, I know most of the movies he knows. Just happens to be true. I've observed over the course of playing that topic who plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game, get the picture since the anonymous player has been playing along. Jaden said, oh, I got today's picture. That portends well for me. Never watched it, but I know enough about it to get it. That happens with me a lot. Plus, it's the second picture in the last week or two that one of my podcasts have recently watched slash talked about. Okay, well, let's see what this is. We're going to play the game. We're going to share the whole screen, share the whole screen, and then we're going to play the game. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Now, someone recently criticized me for going here first, and we look at yesterday's. The reason we go here first is because in case we want to, well, we want to see yesterday's picture, and this is the only place where you can see it clearly because once you get the answer, it's darkened and there's text over it, and you can't really see it very well, like at all. But this is just so we can get a good look at yesterday's picture if we want to. It was Nashville. And like this person, he's like, I don't want to name names, but he said like when I do this, we get a peek at today's picture, that it's like I'm cheating. Like what? I'm not cheating. 91% got this, and it looks like a kind of picture I don't know. Okay, because it looks like now I have extra time to see it. and like, okay, I'm cheating. Oh, I'm cheating because I'm looking at it now. Ridiculous. Sorry, but that's ridiculous. And here's the game where I have the first get. I mean, if we were on a timer and I said, I have, okay, you have 5 seconds to look at the picture. Now, it's not like that here. I can spend the whole game staring at the picture and then, just guessing at the end. Okay. Yesterday was Nashville. I'm on a 2-day streak. All right. Okay. Oh, well, I already know this because I got a peek at the other. Oh, no idea what the hell this is. Um, But hopefully, because, well, it'll be the most popular title because 91% got it. All right. So it should be obvious once I see the answers. Hopefully, Dune. I hope not. I suppose it could be, but it kind of seems like no, but maybe. All right. Galaxy Quest. Sheesh, Kakangahalda. Oh, Jaden would have seen Dune, so it can't be Dune. Never watched it, but I know enough about it to get it. Could be Galaxy, but would 91% really get Galaxy Quest? That is a Tim Allen movie. I think it's Tim Allen, isn't it? Is Tim Allen in that? We were just talking about Jaden and I were just talking about Tim Allen the other day. Shampoo. Oh, I get it because they have a comb and after yes, yeah, no, yeah. Spaceballs. I kind of think that's what it is. Um, I think it's Spaceballs, but Jaden hasn't seen Space. Okay, maybe he hasn't seen it. All right. And Star Wars. Yeah, Jaden's never seen Star Wars. So I think, now, of course, he's seen Star Wars so many times, he doesn't have enough fingers and toes to count. All right. It's not Star Wars. It's not shampoo. I think it's Spaceballs, and 91% got it. And that's what I think it is. And that's got to be the answer with 91%. All right. Let's hope I'm right. Covering the screen, covering the screen, covering the screen. I got the picture. I got the picture. I'm on a 3-day streak. Okay, 91.4% correctly identified or guessed Spotcha Bells. 4.6% guessed Galaxy Quest. 2.2% guessed Done. 1% guess shampoo. 0.8% guess stairwares. Okay, and over here on my second guess game. Oh, wait, that's not my second guess game. This is my second guess game. This is where I get a second chance. And there's only, it's not as important as the other one, but I do want to point out one little thing while we're here. Space, I almost hit shampoo. Um, while we are here, it's on a 17-day streak, but my score, now I know the second game, this one doesn't count, but it counts for something because it should be a better score. Now, okay, it's seven. I got my real, oops, goddamn. My real game is a 3-day streak, and my second chance game is a 17-day streak. But really, actually, in truth, um, it should be I was at 33, I was on a 33-day streak when something happened and it messed up my score. So I really it should be 17 plus 33. It's a it's a 50-day streak on my second chance in actuality. If my score had not gotten fucked up through no fault of my own. Um, so it's a 50-day streak. And even though it's a second chance game, I think that's kind of impressive, if you don't mind me saying so. All right. Let's see what they said about motherfuckers baseball. May the shorts be with you and madcap romp at ludicrous speed through the farthest reaches of space, including to a desert planet not unlike the single ecosystem worlds found in some other vaunted science fiction franchises. Spaceballs stars and is directed, co-written, and produced by the incomparable Mel Brooks, recipient of both the AFI Life Achievement Award and an honorary degree from the AFI Conservatory. Well, Spaceballs, Mel Brooks, I don't think I love Mel Brooks, and a lot of his films I do not love. And this is one of them that I don't love. And I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fan to start with, so that might be part of the problem. But I also just didn't think it was funny. I think there was one line in the whole movie that actually made me laugh out loud, and the rest of the movie, I was like, it's not funny. Um, I didn't think. I mean, it was all right. I mean, there's some mildly amusing moments, but only I think the only part I laughed out loud was when they were going through the desert and they were going water, water, and they all had a different thing, and then Joan Rivers as the robot went oil, oil. That made me laugh. Um, the only other story I have about it is that for 1 week, I was a driver at United Artists. I don't even know if they're still around. Um, I was taking over for someone who they needed someone to cover for a week, and I did it. One of them, it was one of the most fun jobs I ever had, actually. Um, but anyway, I remember being in the elevator in the United Artists building, and someone was holding a treatment for Spaceballs, and it was at the time Mel Brooks was pitching it. Apparently, they had a meeting about it that day somewhere or something like that. Anyway, the movie did not exist yet. It was just in its infancy, and I saw someone carrying this. It's fun. Things like that are fun, aren't they? Well, I think they are. Anyway, thanks for joining. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.